Question 1. So x squared plus 5x plus 6. So we have to factorize each of the following. Alright, so this is how we do it. First of all, the factors of x squared. So x times x is x squared, isn't it? Now we write down, on the right hand side, we write down the factors of 6. Put your pen down. 1 times 6, 2 times 3. The next question you ask yourself, which pair when added will give me 5? Added or subtracted will give me 5. 2 and 3. So we're going to use 2 and 3. So we put one of the x's here, this x goes there, and we're going to put the bigger number first, 3 and 2. And how do I get plus 5? I need a plus 3 and a plus 2 to give me a plus 5. Alright? Do you get that?
Yeah.
And then the second test, multiply 3 times 2 and you get 6. So when you add these two, you have to get the middle number. When you multiply them, you have to get the... Okay. Alright, so there are the factors. Factorized, done. Can you tell me quickly, where does my U-shaped graph, because this is a quadratic equation, where does it cross the x-axis? Well, I told you it's going to be the opposite of what these signs are telling you. So the opposite is, it crosses at minus 3 and it crosses at minus 2. So the graph's going to look something like that. Okay, that's question 1. Question 4. X squared plus 11x plus 24. The factors of x squared are x times x. The factors of 24, call them out. 1 times 24. Always start with 1. Does 2 divide into 24? Does 3 divide in?
No.
3 8's 24. Does 4 divide in?
Yeah.
5, 6. Well, we have a 6, so we can stop now. Which pair adds up or subtracts to give me 11? 3 and 8. 3 plus 8 is 11. So x goes there, x goes there. We have an 8 and a 3. 8 first, 3 second. How do I get plus 11? Plus 3, plus 8, plus 3. And when I multiply plus 8 times plus 3, I get 24. Correct? Okay, so if I was drawing a graph, where does it cross the x-axis? Minus 3 and... So minus 3 and minus 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it looks something like that. Okay? That's question 4. Now, let's switch on to question 10. Now this time we have 2x squared plus 5x plus 2. Pay close attention to this one. Looking up this way. Look up. What's the factors of 2x squared? 2x times x, isn't it? It's 2x squared. The factors of 2 are just 1 by 2. Now the 2x goes here. The x goes here. Right. Now we have to do an extra bit of checking. I'll show you how to check to see if it's correct. So we'll put in the 2 first and then the 1. This is how you check. I haven't showed you yet. Watch. So I'll multiply these two and I get 2x. This is the check. Multiply these two. 2x times 1 and I get 2x. Does 2x plus 2x give me 5x in the middle?
No.
Alright, so there's something wrong. So what I need to do now is I need to swap the 2 and the 1. Check again. 1 times x. 2x times 2. 4x, isn't it? Alright, how do I get plus 5x? Plus 1x plus 4.
Would that not be 5
The-
plus 2 then?
Wha-
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sorry,
What?
my mistake. No, that's fine. Alright. So plus 1, plus 4. So the top sign, there's plus 1. The top sign goes left. And the bottom sign goes right. Okay? So that's okay. The final check. 1 times 2 is 2. That's correct. Okay? So there are the factors. That's question 10. Question 13. I'll do question 13. X squared minus 7x plus 12. Factors for x squared are x times x. Factors are 12. Keep looking up. 1 times 12, 2 times 6, 3 times 4. Which pair adds up to give me 7?
3 and 4.
So x goes here, this x goes there. Alright, 4 and 3. But what about minus 7? On a number line,
Add it.
what numbers do I need?
Minus.
I need a minus 4 and a
Plus.
minus 3. If I add minus 4 and minus 3, I get minus 7. Alright? On a number line. Check it on the calculator if you like. Alright, and then if I multiply these two, minus 4 times minus 3, I get plus 12. Okay, so that's my answer. That's it factorized. That's question 13. Now, question 19. Two x squared minus 7x plus 3. Right, again, how do we get 2x squared? What are the factors? 2x by x. Factors of 3. 1 by 3. Alright, so we put the 2x here and the x there. And we put in the 3 here and we put in the 1 there. Looking up, do your check. 3 times x is 3x. 2x times 1 is 2x. If I add 3x and 2x, I get 5x. Is that correct?
No.
It's not nowhere near. So what do? Swap the 3 and the 1. 1 times x is 1x. 2x times 3. If I add 1 and 6, I get 7. But how do I get minus 7? Minus 1. If I add minus 1 and minus 6, I get minus 7. Alright, so the top sign goes left always. The bottom sign goes right. Final check. Minus 1 times minus 3 is
3.
plus 3. So that's correct. Factorized. That's question 19. We'll have a look at question 22. Three x squared minus 17x plus 20. Alright, the factors of 3x squared are
3.
3x times x. Factors of 20, start with 1. Does 2 divide in? Does 3 divide in? No. Does 4 divide in?
4.
That's it. Which pair? Well, we don't know which pair we can use yet. But if it's not obvious, if there's a 3 or a 2 here, it won't be obvious which pair to use. But I always use the first check. I always check the first ones on the one on the bottom first. Look up. Three x times x. So we'll try the 4 and the 5. Alright, so if I go 3 times 5 is 15. So we'll try it. Well, I'll put in the 5 and the 4, right? Trial and error. That's 5 times x is 5x. 3x times 4? 12x. If I add 5 and 12, do I get 17?
Yeah.
So I need a minus 5 plus minus 12 gives me minus 17. Alright, so the top sign, this minus goes left. The bottom sign goes right. The final check, if I multiply minus 5 times minus 4, do I get plus 20?
Yeah.
I do. Alright, so I have to do two checks, the addition check and then the multiplication check. Alright, and now we'll do another question like that, question 31. Two x squared minus 7x minus 15. What's the factors of 2x squared? 2x times? The factors of 15? 1 times 15. Does 2 divide in?
3.
No.
3 by 5.
3 by 5. Which pair? It's not obvious which pair adds up to 7, is it? So always check with the bottom pair first. So put in 2x there and x goes here. Alright, we'll check it with the 5 and the 3. So if I put the 5 there first, the 3 there, do your check. 5 times x, 5x. 2x times 3. Alright, can I add or subtract 6x and 5x to get 7x?
No.
If I add them, I get 11x.
Yeah.
If I subtract them, I get 1x. Right, that doesn't work. Swap the 3 and the 5. 3x, 2x times 5x is 10x. How am I going to get minus 7?
Minus.
Minus 10 plus 3. So minus 10x plus 3x. Right, so the top sign, the plus goes left, the minus goes, the bottom sign goes right. On the final check, multiply plus 3 times minus 5, minus 15. Okay, that's that done.